Alright. Hey guys, it's me again. So, in my last video I discussed all the different job duties that teachers have to do for the money that they make. I broke it down into a monthly income after income tax, which really wasn't really a whole lot of money. So Christy Clark made a public announcement and said that teachers do deserve a raise, as long as it's within a certain budget. So, I guess what I'm here to talk about today is the fact that they're going to be going on Wednesday and having a teachers vote, whether they should go back to work or not, or continue the strike, all those sort of things, a couple of different issues. So I guess what I'm trying to suggest today is that in my earlier video, I wasn't 100% just pro-teacher. I wasn't 100% just pro-government. I was just trying to inflect what the job duties were of a teacher, what they get paid to do, and that the fact that, you know, really they are allowed to ask for a raise. And Christy Clark herself agreed with me and many other teachers and Canadians out there by issuing her BC Premier statement on YouTube and on TV. So I guess what I'm trying to suggest is that now it would be nice if we can start coming to an agreement sooner than later. And the reason why is because we have the kids who are out of school and they want to be back to school. Lots of kids want to go to school. They miss, you know, the learning, they miss the PE, they miss the math, they miss the English, they miss the, you know, all these different things. They miss their teachers. Some of them miss the fact that they get to make homeschool projects which they get to bring home and give to their moms and their dads, which is kind of fun, right? And then we had the parents who were very, very upset about this as well, because some of them side with the teachers, some of them side with the government, but everyone sides with the one point that we want to get our kids back in school. And of course we need to get our kids back in school. That's the main priority. And so I guess I want to bring up a few points also why we need to speed this up a little bit. One of the main reasons we need to speed this up a little bit is because here in Vancouver, BC, which I'm sure it is for other places as well, but especially Vancouver, BC, we have a lower income side. Most people consider that to be the east side of Vancouver. That's a popular vote, that's a popular name for the east side. Is generally, as a rule, a little bit more of a poorer side of Vancouver. And a lot of people don't know this, and you can challenge me all you want. You can just do a Google search if you want to find out the truth, which I always encourage people to do, because who are you to rely on me for the truth? You should always look it up yourself. But the reality is that a lot of east side parents can't afford to properly feed their kids. And they do the best they can based on the incomes that they make, or based on the fact that they may be on an income assistance, or they may be on a disability, but they try their best to feed their children as best as they can, clothe them, give them the opportunities that they want, the fun toys that they may need, the things that makes a child within a group of the norm or the regular children. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of children depend on the meal programs at school. The meal programs at school pay and pave the way for you know, children's futures by giving them a little bit extra food, helping them to, you know, to think and be proper at school, all that kind of stuff. And right now there is actually a crisis in Vancouver where other students and other schools and other organizations are having to step up to the plate in order to help these children to have the extra food that they normally would get for free through the system, and having to help feed their bellies right now. To be perfectly honest, that's a little bit sad, don't you think? Like, not only do we have a homeless problem and we have a lack of food situation here in Vancouver, but the fact is that these kids need to eat. So before you judge my video, just think about this one more time. These kids need to eat. So I think it's wise that the teachers and the government's come to a logical agreement. It needs to happen sooner than later. The $40 a day isn't really cutting it. And we need to really resolve this faster. Because the situation now is we have starving kids because they're not getting education. We have starving kids of education who are not getting the education. And we have frustrated parents who just don't have the funds to feed their children or feed them correctly. So I just want to put that out there. I just wanted people to really understand that we need to start stepping up to the plate and realizing to ourselves that this isn't just about government. This isn't just about teachers. This isn't just about how much money everybody wants or doesn't want to give. This is about children. And at this point, it's been over a week. And we just need to sort of step up to the plate and get this going, because it's just not happening fast enough. And unfortunately, I just don't think it's really fair that the children are suffering by being underfed and starving in Canada, which is completely ridiculous, if you ask me. Like, I can't even fathom the idea that because school's out, that these children are starving. So we need to step up to the plate here, people. I'm challenging the government to give in a little bit. I'm challenging the teachers to take a little bit less of a hit, take a little bit, take a little bit less of what they've asked for, because ultimately the reality is that there's starving kids in all our communities who need this education and need to be there for the simple fact that they just need to be fed. And that's really sad. Look it up online, do some searches, find out if what I'm telling you is the truth. Leave your comments below. Have a good one.